Hey, thank you for the question. And you're absolutely right. How do you apply these concepts in an office environment? And the principles are the same. They don't change, right? Either it's manufacturing, service, or office, whatever that is. It doesn't change. The principles don't change. The question I would ask you is, say, hey, just tell me about the jobs that your team is currently doing now. Okay. Then you would tell me the jobs. Okay. Job number one. How long should that take? If you don't know how long should it take, that's you have to figure it out. In this case, I would say, hey, what's your best estimate of that? And you'd say, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Okay, let's start with that. Let's put 15 minutes. And how long? How many times do they do this one activity or job? If you're not sure, put an estimate in there. They do it 30 times a week. Okay, great. That activity 30 times a week, 15 minutes. That's activity one. Then you go to the next one. What's the next one that you guys do? Right? Or you can also go by priority. Like, what's the most important task that we have to do on a daily basis in order to meet the objective? This is what it is. How frequently do you do it? We do it twice a day. Okay, great. How long does it take? I think it takes, okay, start with that. Hour and a half. Boom. Go to the next one. Go to the next one. And that's how you start off with. You've got to, and the thing about this, right? And what I coach managers to do is you've got to figure this out because that is fundamental. Your activity list is the foundation of the work that you're doing, and you have to figure it out. If you're in an administrative role or you don't know, start with your first list. Like I just said in the example, ask those questions and do that first list. That's your rough draft. Start with that. Good, great. That's your rough draft. Then the next thing is validating. If you're not sure about frequency and reasonable expectations, then you have to validate it, make sure it's correct. The frequency, you can pull the data, right? The same thing with the reasonable expectations, you can pull the data. Another way that we train managers to do is do observations of the frequency. If you said it's 15 minutes and you do several observations and you realize, no, it's not 15 minutes, it's actually 9 minutes, but we placed in there 6 minutes of buffer. There you go. You go from 15 to 9. That is the improvement. So if you have any other questions, please DM me. I want to make sure I help you. For everyone else, join the newsletter, like, and share.